Biomimicry is innovation inspired by nature. It's a new discipline in which the people that make our world, the chemists and architects and material scientists and product designers, they ask themselves, what in the natural world has already solved what it is I'm trying to solve? And then they try to emulate what they've learned.
Some of the things we live with every day were inspired by natural designs or strategies. The Eiffel Tower, for instance, was inspired by the leg femur arc. Boats, trains, automobiles, anything that moves through water or air has been inspired by the streamlined shapes of fish and birds.
At Caltech, students have come up with a new kind of wind farm that's based on how fish move in a school. So when fish are moving, they group together, and the ones in the front, with their sinuous movements, they kind of throw off vortices, these little spirals in the water. And then the ones behind them curve around those spirals, and actually they get flung upstream, saving a lot of energy.
Fluids, like water or air, they don't move in a straight line between 2 points. They move in a three-dimensional logarithmic spiral. And so he's reinvented, propellers and fans with what Lovins would call a factor of 10 improvement in efficiency.
They said, why don't we take vertical axis wind turbines, and instead of spreading them out on the landscape like you would with traditional wind turbines, why don't we pack them as closely as possible together? And they did this, and they found that when the first axes turned, they would create these spirals, and the ones behind them would start to turn even before the wind hit them.
Really paying attention to how nature works and incorporating that into design, that's the cutting edge. Whether in his case, he's dealing with, a very discrete, he's dealing with propulsion devices. But worldwide, that's a $50 to $100 billion business.
The answers we seek, the secrets to a sustainable world, are literally all around us. And if we choose to truly mimic life's genius, the future I see would be beauty. Life wastes nothing, upcycles everything, and most of all, does not foul its nest, does not foul its home. We're a very young species, and probably our best stance as a young species is to be apprentices to these masters.
If you can see what the plant, and they take the sunlight, they take the soil, and they take the moisture, and they can develop very complex and about the texture or things like that. We have so much to learn. We need the re-engineering about so many things. And all the engineering design before considered the resource is unlimited. Now it's limited. We have to redesign, re-engineering, rethinking about it, and then everything is recyclable, reusable. That means we're part of the ecosystem. And I want to say, in order to have a future society, I will just talk about this today and introduce myself. I said, what I should do? I need to reduce my ego in order to think more eco. I do hope most of people are doing that. Then we have a better community.